Hey guys, this week we're talking about elbow pain. Now, have you ever had some nagging pain on either the inside of your elbow or the outside of your elbow? You may have heard of tennis elbow or golfer's elbow. The fancier name for those are lateral and medial epicondylitis. Now, believe it or not just tennis players and golfers are subject to these types of injuries. The majority of people walking in my office with them have some type of repetitive job where they're either turning their wrists a lot, such as plumbers, carpenters, electricians, the list goes on. Even doing a lot of computer work or heavy lifting can also cause you to come in with this complaint. Now, these are two different conditions, but they are also quite similar. So I'm gonna talk through and show you what we can do for this elbow pain at Chiro CLE. Now, everything we do for these conditions is evidence-based and it is supported by research. The first thing we do in office is address the soft tissue. So your elbow is an attachment point for a bunch of muscles of the forearm. A lot of times we'll find a ton of tight muscles going up that forearm on either side, and we'll also find trigger points. Now, we either use our hands to release these muscles. We can also use the hypervolt to get the same job done. And dry needling is another treatment we also throw in there. It's just depending on the needs of the patient. Next, we address the joint with a chiropractic extremity manipulation or adjustment. And then finally, we do rehab in office as well as send you home with some exercises. So the rehab aspect is super important because with these conditions, there are weaknesses in the muscles attaching to the elbow. So it's important to get them strong again and working how they're supposed to. Some favorites include eccentric exercises for the forearm, as well as the flex bar. And the newest rehab treatment we do is squeezing of the tennis or lacrosse ball, which has the newest research that just came out about its effectiveness for these conditions. Now, not every patient gets every single one of these. It totally depends on you, your needs, and where your elbows really are in the progression of tennis elbow or golfer's elbow. So if you've got elbow pain, we've clearly got a lot of options at Chiro CLE to help you.